everyone, Flaming Footy here, and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today, guys, we are going to be continuing our AFL Evolution 2 rebuilding series. Now, in today's rebuild, we're going to be rebuilding the Western Bulldogs, and another big rebuild is this series is starting to draw towards the end. So we've got plenty of time left to finish it now. There will not be a rebuild next week due to the 300 subscriber special. So next week there would have normally been a Sydney rebuild, but it's going to be the 300 subscriber special instead. But rebuilds will be back after next week for hopefully 3 weeks in a row to finish the series. But it's been a fun series. The rebuilds was something that I didn't manage to finish off last year, so it's been nice to finally manage to finish it off this year. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to set our staff as we would normally go ahead and do so. So we smashed the Demons in our first game. The membership will be affordable. The merchandise will also be affordable. Actually, we'll go pricey because we're a team that does have a bit of money. And we'll go staff as well. The scouts and negotiators are a must 10. And I've been putting up the marketing depth up just a few. We'll go 0.4. We'll go 4, sorry, this rebuild. Put the merchandise up to pricey, and now we are all ready to go for this rebuild. So let's go ahead, get right into things, and we win our first game of the year by 9 points, I believe. 9 points, nice win there. The Doggies take on the Eagles. We're 2-0, good start. Now where will we be able to go from here? North Melbourne versus the Doggies. Oh, 2-point win. 2-point win. We remember they won by 128 in the real AFL, so a little bit different story. And it's a draw. We draw with the Lions at Ballarat. Hopefully we're going to be able to have a good season there. We'll be playing plenty of games there. Suns at Marvel, smashed the Suns. So we will... we're on a bit of a roll. We're 4-0-1. So we actually haven't had our official first loss yet. Marnacrover could deal that to us. It doesn't though. The Giants inaccurate. Probably cost them the game in this one. Got the Tigers. We beat them as well. What a season we are having so far. Got the Blues, we don't beat them unfortunately though, so that is our first official loss coming in round 8. We are 6-1-1, so we can just get a few more wins, we'll be able to climb back up, and that's 2 losses in a row. We lose to Port Adelaide at home, well, sorry, at their home ground, sorry, and we lose another one to St Kilda. Oh man, our season's taking a deadly turn. We're 6-3-1. And finally we get back on track with the big win over the Demons. We needed that one to just kind of keep our season intact. We're 7-3. We beat the Dockers, and now there's some possibilities here for us. We've got the bye. We just are coming off of a hard losing streak. 2 wins in a row. Make that 3. 3 wins in a row now. We're going nicely. We've got the Eagles. We can go 4 wins in a row. And that is exactly what we're going to do. 5 wins in a row, we beat the bottom place, North Melbourne. Oh, you're actually kidding me. This game makes no sense sometimes whatsoever. We can't beat North Melbourne, who are bottom of the ladder, and they don't just beat us. They smash us by 52 points, and they're inaccurate. They could have won this game by more. Jeez, that is an absolute horror show. How do we manage to do that? And that just sums up your Evo logic in an absolute nutshell there. How on earth did we lose to North Melbourne, who are bottom of the ladder? That just doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. No sense at all. And we lose to Sydney. Now we've got the Suns, and we lose to Gold Coast. We're a Gold Coast on the ladder. Is this 2 Evo? Oh my goodness, they're 13th. How is this happening? And the Crows are 9th and have won 4 games on the trot. If we lose this... Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we win that. Otherwise, like, oh my goodness, we couldn't have lost that. Got the Demons now, have to win, simply must, and we do. We are keeping ourselves in a good spot, 12-6. Win this, and we will be in finals. Okay, right. That's not what I was expecting, but okay, right. Where are the Bombers? There's no way. If they're 17th... Oh my goodness, you're actually kidding me. We've lost to the Bombers. We've lost to 17th and 18th. How does that happen in the same season, in the same video, That just shouldn't happen. That's just Evo logic right there. Right there, Evo logic. Like, that's just crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. We lose to 17th and 18th in the same season. That's just not right. And then, like, we beat some of the best teams in the competition. Anyway, though, enough going on about that. We are in a qualifying final with our double chance against Port Adelaide. Let's win this. Oh, no, we get absolutely destroyed. I don't know, I feel like this video is crazy, really. Got the Tigers, and we beat them through to a prelim. I cannot believe it was through to a prelim, and we lost to the 18th and 17th place side. We're going to win the flag. Wow. Just as I said that, I've literally jinxed myself. We don't win the flag. We go out in the prelims. The Cats win the flag. After the Power, probably the best team of the year. Josh Bruce wins our best and fairest. Shane Mumford somehow won the Brownlow. That just, again, doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but alright. That was crazy. Right, well, now to the trade period we go. So we're going to hit save. We're going to see the trades that we have pending. Oh, we're not going to go into free agency. Let's see if we've got any good trades here. And then, well, then we can go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Port Adelaide have sent us spam emails. Kavara and 51. Now, Kavara was on my list to leave, so this isn't a bad offer here. Draft pick 51 goes, and we bring in Ball Ace, which isn't bad, but if we don't bring in Ball Ace, we can take maybe pick 60 instead, and pick 78 for Kavara and 51. I mean, I feel like I'm ripping. What about we don't do 78 and we put in backing goes Ball Ace. Actually, Tariq Newchurch. Let's do this. Crows are almost satisfied. But then let's give away our late pick. Because it's like something that I always just do give away for nothing. We'll give away our late pick. Kavara goes. Then we don't need 60. I'm happy to do this. For that. So they don't want to give away Newchurch, but they're happy to give away Ball Ace. We can make this deal work with the Adelaide Crows. If we put back in Ball Ace, right? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't even know where on earth Ball Ace is. Where is he? Where is Ball Ace? What on earth? Is he in the trade? Oh, of course I did. How silly am I? There we go. So we've got them in 51-105. Another player that is leaving is Jones. Jones goes to Adelaide. So if we put in him, this works. This works. This does work. This does work. But we'll just go Jones to Adelaide. We'll go Jones for, I don't know, maybe just Newchurch. Jones for Newchurch. I don't know, but I feel like that was not a bad deal. And they can have 105. Thank you very much. Tariq Newchurch comes to the club. Really exciting prospect from Adelaide. Jones goes to his destination of Adelaide. Kavara is the next one on the list. Sorry for background noise. Kavara is the next one on the list. He's off to Melbourne. So let's see where what can he get? What can we get for this man? He's not the greatest by any means of a player, but Kai D. Clay, a midfielder. We could make use of this guy, or we could go Daniel Turner. Not a bad option here. And then we can add in another pick as well. We can go 51 for this. 51 and 87. What about 51 and 69? We're making some steady progress here. We might have to give up more picks than what we're getting back, though, in this deal. What about Kavara and 51 for Turner and 40? Nah. You know what? We'll go Kavara 51 for 29. No, they're not satisfied. 47 and 47 and 65 for Kavara. You know what? We'll add in a third then. We'll go 83. Thank you very much, Melbourne. Thank you very much. So we're done Kavara. Also, thank you to Shannon Humphries for helping out with this rebuild, suggesting some trade ideas. McLean to West Coast for 2 draft picks. Now, this is the one where we can actually have a little bit of room to move, and we can attack their top pickers in pick number 4, because McLean is a pretty rated player. He's a pretty good player. Where is he? He's at 83. So we've got room to move. We can get their pick 4. Not only pick 4, we can get pick 22, and we can get a player in the door. Who do we want to look at, though? Who do we want to look at possibly getting? We can get like a Tom Cole, kind of genuine defender. Petruccelli, a young general forward, who's emerging. But again, though, to do this, we might have to give up our pick 33. West Coast are insulted. They are obviously keen on keeping Petruccelli. What about that? They're insulted. 4 and 22. If we give up McLean, and our top pick is in 15. 15 and 33. We're giving away everything here, really. But I don't know. I feel like this might be fair. They're insulted. How on earth are they insulted by this? 4 and Petruccelli. 22 and Petruccelli. Eagles don't think it's realistic. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So we've got Petruccelli again. So we're just going to put him back in the deal here, Petruccelli. And then we're going to give up pick 33. And Eagles still don't think it's realistic. Well, I can't give up my top pick, though, because if I give up my top pick, well, then I'm just saying, oh, here, have a top pick for free. But we can get 51 and picks like that back easily. 47. Geez, they're not coming around. They're not coming around at all. Because this is like a genuine player. What about another player from West Coast? What about another player? Because I know that we are targeting their top kind of picks. Petreski-Seaton is another one. I don't know whether they're going to be the same about Petreski-Seaton. He's a high draft pick. We'll ask the question. What on earth? This team doesn't want to give up any of their players, which I mean, it's fair enough. You don't really want to give up a talented player, but we could go in for Oscar Allen, but no, I'm feeling like sticking with Petruccelli. We'll make this work. 4. So we're going to go for pick number 4. Is there any other players that could go? Not really. We'll go for pick 15. We'll give up pick 15, pick 33, and pick 47 to make this work. What about if we give up pick... Well, they're almost satisfied. They're coming around to this. But I'm not necessarily coming around to this, though. I'm not willing to give up pick 15. But I am, though, willing to give up another player. I can give up another player around this 78 mark, somebody that we don't necessarily need. We've got plenty of defenders around here. We don't really need Josh Shackey. We don't need Rourke Smith. In fact, he can go to West Coast. Don't think it's realistic now. Well, I mean, I'm not going to do it for just Petruccelli. What about we add in a late pick, like a 94? You're getting a little bit of value. You still don't think it's realistic. I don't really want to spend the whole video trying to work to get this player out of our club. But surely there's somebody else that can go. Like, maybe a Crozier. Not really Crozier. A Richards. A Duray. No. A Shackey. We don't really need Shackey at the club. Oh my goodness. This is getting really hard now. They are really not wanting to budge. What about another player? Another player. I'll give him another player. You can have Rourke Smith. Oh my goodness. What about... Because I'm just keen to get a player back. Alright then. Alright. They want to play hardball, hey? They want to play hardball. Well, I can play hardball too. 4, 22, 40, and 58. That's what I must get. Okay? Take 3. Take the 2. They're not going to give up pick 4. Well, then I'm not going to... Alright. What about the straight swap then? What about a straight swap? Straight swap. Almost satisfied. Alright. Then we add in our 33 and our 47. Should be a straight swap. We add in 51. Should be a straight swap. And it's not. I don't know how they're not making this happen. Rourke Smith, who's in free agency, we can get rid of him. Actually, we'll get rid of Shackey. We'll get rid of Shackey first. Thank you. That took a lot longer than what that needed to. That took a lot longer than what it needs to. It wasn't exactly for the 2 draft picks, but like, yeah, that was a bit hard. Garcia to Carlton. Now, let's actually hope that this can work. Right, so Riley Garcia, where is he at? He's a 69. So, again, we can get a little bit of things from him. We can just go straight swap for 23. They're almost satisfied. So, again, you know what? We'll go 23. For 23, we'll give up... Oh, we just gave away all of our picks to West Coast, didn't we? We need to try and fill this 40-odd range out with picks. We'll go for 41 or 59. They'll accept. So now... Parker to Port Adelaide for 2 draft picks, so we'll go there. And we have to try and get a pick in the 20s back. Otherwise we are, oh yes, 35. This is absolutely perfect. Now he's only a 66, so we'll see if it's a straight swap. It probably wouldn't be. Didn't think so. So we're going to add in another player. We're going to add in Rourke Smith. He can go to Port Adelaide. They'll have to give us pick 17 as well. They're insulted. Alright, well then we can do this then. We can go and trade for player. We'll go Georgiades. We'll take Georgiades, and I feel like this is fair if we were to give up 41. No? Okay, right. What about if it wasn't to be... No, we need their 35. Alright then, we'll take out Georgiades. We'll pick somebody else. Sinner, first round draft pick, coming off half back. Doesn't sound bad to me. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll give up 69 to Port Adelaide, and they'll give us 89. That's pretty fair, but okay, they're not wanting to do that. That's alright. We'll go give up 41. I don't want to give up 41. What about 51 and 59? Oh, 51, that's a deal. That's a deal if I've ever seen one. That is a deal. 35. So if we have a look at our hand now, it's not bad. We're still kind of missing something in the 20s, however. So do Richmond have anything to fill up our needs? St Kilda, the Sydney. Oh, why do they have to have picks in the 30s? West Coast got 22. We can actually just stalk them back for a pick, but we're going to go back to West Coast, and we're going to go and give up some of the players that we got. So Tariq Newchurch, somebody else called Rourke Smith can go for their pick 22. We can just give up pick 59 as well. I don't really mind doing that. Okay, right. Well, then if they're not going to do that, that's okay. Now we've got to actually go back and sign. Oh my goodness. I got carried away on just this one trade. Okay, right. Essendon 33.51. I don't feel like we can do any of these. 41. Okay, another thing's gone. 33 Charlie Parker. Oh, you're actually kidding me. You're actually kidding me. That could have worked out perfectly. Scott. Kane Baldwin. Oh, that's a done deal if I've ever seen one. That is an absolute done deal. McNeil Hayes? No. Okay, right. So now, the players that haven't yet been signed will go and sign before anybody else wants to try and take him. Butler, he will be staying at the club. We'll put him on... I don't want to put him on $1 million. 85 for 5 years. 90. 100. Right, there we go. So, Gardner's expiring. Libba, we're going to keep him on just a 1 year contract for now. Going to put him down to 360,000. We've still got plenty of money. O'Brien is another pretty important one to stay at the club, but we're only going to offer him 280,000. He'll take it. Gardner, oh man, he's not a bad player for the wage that he's on. He's only on 109,000. 100,000. I'll give him 110,000. Extra $1,000. Richards is a very important part of the club. We'll keep him on for 340,000. Rourke Smith again. I'm not really going to offer him big money. 160 is what he's going to take. Vandermeer, really important piece of the future, right there. 180,000 he'll take. Wallace and Waitman. Waitman will be done first. We'll sign him on for 120, 130, 140,000. He takes it. And then obviously Wallace, another one that's kind of been rejected at this club. 240, 260 is what he's going to take. We have 224,000 available, and that will be the trade period coming to a close, you'd be thinking. So what have we got? Well, picks wise, it's been okay. 15, 35, 41, 59, 65, 69, 83, 87. Hasn't been the greatest of picks that I would normally try and go for. We haven't picked up anyone in free agency either, but because some of the players that we actually got in, we had to work really hard to get Petricelli to the club. So it was a tough trade period, especially with West Coast. West Coast just didn't want to budge at all, which I mean is fair enough. Petricelli's a pretty decent player. I got him for the speed. It's nice having him, and now we can just go and make this a little bit complete and pick up Cozzy Pickett. I don't know why he's in here. I 100, and I'll give him 130 to come to the Western Bulldogs and play some footy here. So that's nice. This is going to work. We've really fit in really nicely, and now it is time to go ahead and go to the draft and see what we've got here. So 95-99 key defender. Oh my goodness. A mid forward. S. Richards, 76-77. I haven't seen anything like this before. I haven't seen anybody rated that highly. Is that the highest rated player ever in a draft pool? Oh my goodness. 77-78. That is really good. But his potential is only a 70 to 80, but I still want to pick him up. Still going to pick him up though. That's a bit of a risk, but we'll wait and see. Now though, we're going to go back to our traditional Reynard, one of the best players in this draft pool. Right now, let's just see who's the highest rated player now left in the pool. We've got a key forward. Do we need a key forward? We don't. We need a mid forward. So those are kind of hard to come across. But we'll try and find a mid forward. Our ruckman is good. Key defender, key forward, mid forward. All right, here they are. Oh my goodness, Frederick. That's not bad. That's not bad. Or we could go. No, we'll go Frederick. You know what? We'll go Frederick. That's not a bad pick up there. That's a bit of a steal, that one. That's a bit of a steal. Right, now we're just going to go, again, traditional highest rated player in the draft. Barner. Now, again, let's just see who the highest rated player is. It's a mid. We do have a ruck here, though, as in Way, I believe. I don't know pronunciation. There's a lot of these players that have unusual last names in this draft, but let's see what we've got. A midfielder, 22 years old, can come to the club. Why not? I don't see why not. Alright, now it is one of our last picks. In fact, it may even be our last. A key defender, no. A key forward, no. But I'd rather get a key defender in Lake. So I think that we could possibly go down that road. Or Kelly, a midfielder, a young midfielder. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's a bargain to snap up. And there you go. There you go. So our team is looking pretty stacked, to be completely honest now. We're going pretty well. Let's see. We lose our first game to Melbourne. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. We win against Hawthorn. That's the start we need. And you know, we'll actually have a quick look at our team now. That person that came that was a 77 to 78 rated. Where is he? Where is he? S. Richards, 77. That's actually not bad. But yeah, we've got some pretty good players in here, you can see. And then, is there any of them that broke into the team? Petricelli, obviously, broke into the team. And this guy, was the guy that I picked up, 77 to 78. I took my chances with him, and we'll just have to wait and see how he will go throughout the year. We are 1-0, as to are the Dockers, and we beat them. So it was a really heavyweight battle there. We beat them. Got the Blues next up. Need to beat them, we don't. Sadly enough, Kavara at his new home at the Carlton Footy Club. We're off to a bit of a bad start now. Keep an eye out on 17th and 18th. Now, this was the 18th place team last year. Playing them down at Blunston. Oh my goodness, we just cannot beat North Melbourne. I don't know, we have some sort of hoodoo against them in this AFL Evolution 2 game. I don't know how, who, what, when, where, why, how this happens, but it does. We cannot beat the Eagles either after striking up a deal with Petricelli. Oh no, we're 3-4. This could be a horror season. Oh no. We maybe, I don't know, it wasn't the draft. We didn't do anything bad at the draft. I think we did a pretty good job at the draft. We beat Sydney though. We beat Sydney. Oh my goodness. And Essendon last. If we lose this, no way. No way. What is it? What is it? What is it in this game? Why? Oh my, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. That shouldn't happen. 17th place Cats, we're going to lose, aren't we? Oh, thank goodness we win that. If we had lost that, geez, I could almost just about clip the moments that we've lost to lower ranked teams. It is Evo logic, we do lose. I don't know why, but I don't know, we always seem to lose to the bottom teams. It's Evo logic. If I was to say one thing to make their game better, please fix. Make sure that you're almost a guaranteed win to beat lower teams, because it's just not great losing to the lower teams. Then you can beat any other team in the competition but them. Bit weird. The Crows 15th, better not drop it. Thank goodness we don't. And we're back on a roll. Our season is back on a roll. We're in the 8, got the Bombers 16th place. Just you look at that. Just you look at that. It's another loss. Of course it is. The Giants are in the 8. We need a win to overtake them again, and we do. Thank goodness we do. But we couldn't beat Essendon the week prior. The Lions are last. Have we played the Lions yet? I'm not sure if we have. We're probably going to meet them again though. St Kilda 17th. If we lose, oh my goodness. You are actual kid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. It's the 18th place Brisbane Lions, and just you watch us lose to them. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was confident that we were going to actually lose that one. The Pies in 14th place, and we don't finish off our season well. And I don't even think we made the 8. Oh, we did. And Petruccelli and McLean up against their former clubs. Do we win? We are through to a semi-final. We keep our season alive. Freo Dockers is what's ahead of us, and we don't win that. This is like this video showed Evo logic in a pretty much a nutshell. Port Adelaide win the flag. Dunkley's our best and fairest. Evo logic was on display in this video. If you haven't watched the whole thing, I might clip it for you guys, then you can watch it in a shorter version. I don't know, but we always lost to the bottom 4 teams, which just doesn't feel right. But we did make the 8 both years. We did a pretty good job at the trade and the draft. That is the 15th placed Western Bulldogs on the rebuilding list, all done and dusted. Now next week there will be no rebuild due to the 300 subscriber special on AFL Evolution 2, which is going to be an AFL Evolution 2 challenge. And then Sydney, Port Adelaide and Melbourne is left to go, and then the series is all done and dusted. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Send you guys and miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Bye everyone. Flaming Footy out.